Hello and welcome back to Norfolk Air Guns. So we're here again. We're doing another UBC challenge. One of the 4 I've picked, so we're 3 out of 4 done. Today we are going to do the vintage and open class competition. Let's give that a crack, shall we? So the vintage and open class competition, links all in the description are below. So when you go over there, stuff to print out. So you have your rules, then you have a coloured competition target, black and white. What's the difference between these ones? Right, so you get a black and white one, and then you also get a black and white one that's like checkered in the centre, and then you get some sighting targets, again in colour sighting targets. Black and white, and again with the little checkered pattern. I don't know if you can even see that on there, but with the little checkered pattern. So let's see what the rules are for this one, shall we? Right, so as I always do, I'll stick it up here as I read along. Right, so the UBC Vintage and Open Class Competition rules. Type of vintage: spring/single/multi-stroke pneumatic/CO2 competitors can have as many pistols and rifles as long as the air gun is out of production after 1986. You can submit as many air guns within the competition date. Type of open sight class rifles: spring, single, multi-stroke pneumatic, CO2. Competitors can have as many rifles and as long as the air rifles are classed as a plinker and not a target style based rifle. You can submit as many air guns within the competition date. Type of modern target rifles: so 10-meter optics, 6-yard open sight, spring, single, multi-stroke pneumatic, CO2 PCP. Competitors can have as many rifles as long as the air rifles are classed as a modern target style based rifle. You can submit as many air guns within the competition date. Range and sights: so open sight is 6 yards with a sight on top, it's 10 meters. Stance for rifles is standing and unsupported. Stance for pistols is standing, unsupported, and either one-handed or two-handed. Target: use any of the attached targets. The half-tone versions might save on ink, so that's the hashtag ones, the half-tone, but use any of the targets that are supplied. Shots: you get 10 to 15 practice shots. The competition is 5 shots per target, maximum score of 60, so you'll get a total of 30 per target. Date: once a month from Saturday to the following Sunday. See calendar for exact dates. If unable to submit scores on that week, you can submit scores early, saving you missing out on that round. Scoring: 1. Score outwards of the bullseye only, as the original target had a hole to shoot through for a ring bell. 2. Score inwards on the outer rings, 2 to 5. 3. Any shots outside 2 ring, score 0. Submitting scores: once you've completed your target, send your scores using the new scorecard to me at said email. I shall make the scores public on the Sunday/Monday after competitions. Leaderboard: each month your total score will be added up After the final round of the season, the person with the highest score in each category will be the winner. So I need to get my head around that scoring. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So obviously scoring only in between ring 2 and ring 5. The outward on the bullseye is the original target. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so hit within the bullseye, hit within rings 2 to 6. Alright, so what are we going to use for this one? So the weapon of choice for this little competition is the Mondial Zip. Now this is an old school one. Yep, so that's what we're going to use. This is in 177. So I'm probably just going to stick some JSBs in there. You can never go wrong with JSBs. So let's head out and see what we can do. Okay, so there we go. We're set up at 6 yards for pistol open sight. So that's 18 feet, sorry. 18 feet. Let's crack on. Okay, so let's start off with some practice shots. So it's 10 to 15 practice shots. Let's do a couple, because that's the kind of guy I am. Right. I don't know if I even hit the paper. I think they hit the shed. I'm going for the bottom left. Don't even know if that's hitting. Taking 5 shots either way. You'll see if it's hitting or not. Go crow. I'm going to aim centre mass and see where it goes. I don't know, it's going some crush pellet. It's just going somewhere into its paper, which I shall check in a minute. Well, that's a couple of practice shots. Let's do the proper ones now, shall we? On to the competition shots, and the heavens have just opened up. Just briefly looking at it. So I'm going to take 5 shots at the top target, 5 shots at the bottom. Let's see how we get on, shall we? Bloody rain. It's Norfolk. What more do you expect other than wet? A bit like Scotland, really. Alright, top target first. Five shots at the top, and I said 5 shots at the bottom. Oh, I saw that one go in flight. I am horrendous open sight shooting. Oh, and this pistol hasn't been serviced. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fish shot at the top one. That's 3 zeros off the bat. What did I get there? I think that's 2, 5. 5 out of 30 on the top one. Let's have a look at the bottom one, shall we? What do I do here? 2. 3. 2 or a 3, can't tell. Split the line, I think. Oh, 4. One more shot on the bottom target, and that's my 10 shots done, which are horrendous. Avengers. Have a look. Last shot. And out the middle just for a fun shot. So that's the 10 shots. Let's go see how bad I did, shall we? Right, I told that was going to be bad, didn't I? Let's head on to the bench and see how terrible I did, shall we? Head to the bench. Right, this is my first one. I shot first at the top. So we've got a 0, a 0, a 0, a 2, and a 3. So that gives me 5 big points out of 30 on the top one. Second target. So we do have a 0 up here. We've got 1, 2 2s. We've got a 3. And we got a 4. Look at that. It must be magic. So 4, 6, 8, and 11 big ones. Look at that. I am so professional at this one, aren't I? Look at that. I'm a pro. Right, I can't remember if there was a scorecard for this one or not. I'll just check the paperwork. There wasn't a scorecard. I can see. No. So yeah, there we go. In total, out of 60, so 60 points in total, I got 16. Wow. Just wow. But I told you that was going to be bad. So 16 out of 60. That was terrible. Should have took more practice shots, but I'm doing this just for fun to show you what you get to do. So that was my very poor attempt, shall we say, at the vintage and open class competition. Yeah, 16 out of 60 with the Mandel zip, whatever it's called. I said that was going to be bad. But again, like the other two I've done so far, they're good fun. They're just a good muck around in the garden. You can't go wrong with a bit of fun in your backyard. You got 6 yards. Have a crack at it. It is good fun. It is a good little target. Good little one. I'm going to practice that one like I'm going to practice the one I did 2 weeks ago with the Gamma PR15. I really like the pistol one. That was good fun. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Well, I do, actually, don't I? It's pistols and rifles. Yeah, pistols and rifles. Vintage ones. They are a bit tired. But I do have a William Terry. And that one. Yeah, I do have an old HW35, which I could do it with as well. But no other pistols. It's just a zip. I've got pistol. Maybe if I check the... I've got 2 Webley Nemesis, the original ones. I need to date check them. One of them might be able to play with this one. But I'll see. But another little fun game to play with in the backyard. Give it a crack. All details are in the bottom. Give it a go. Send me your scores. Tell me how well you did. Because you can't do any bloody worse than that. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye for now.